Okay, in this video, we will show you the Dr. Assist demonstration in a web version. So when you click on this program, it will prompt out this login screen, which you need to enter the username and the password that is given by the support team. Okay, login.
Welcome.
Okay, so this is the main screen. As you can see, the left menu here is all the module that we have. Upper part here is the filter, which you can search by customer or search by patient. Okay, the body here is the today queue. As you can see, there is two appointment for today. Okay, so I will doing a appointment by phone. So I will click on this button. Okay, so if let's say there is a customer call the clinic by phone and he mentioned he want to do for the appointment for later 1 p.m. So if let's say the patient name is existing here with the patient ID, yeah, and the customer IC, you just confirm and then you just select the appointment type. Is looking for the consultation at later 2 p.m. Okay, so you want to see for Dr. 2. Okay, so you just click on save. Okay, so there is a third appointment at 2 p.m. The status time here is blank because this patient, this customer haven't arrived in the clinic yet. The status here is blank as well. So let's say this customer is arrived clinic earlier. Okay, so counter can just right click and then update the status into waiting. Okay, so the status time will capture for today date and time. Okay, so if let's say we do another one more round for the new appointment. If let's say you search from the system and you're not able to find out this patient list in the patient list here, you can just tick the box and then you register as a new customer. Okay, then jot down the phone number. Okay, appointment. Maybe it's a grooming. Okay, so you book for later 1 p.m. Okay. Okay, so neuroimine with no pad here. So if let's say this neuroimine is arrived in clinic, so when before doctor double click on this patient, counter have to register the patient first. So counter will just need to right click and then update the status as waiting. Okay, you double click on this customer name, it will come to this patient details and then counter will need to register the pet name. Okay, for example, this pet is named as a kitten, is a cat. Okay, so from here, okay, we have it's a breed. Okay, color maybe is white. Okay, register for this patient and also update the DOB. Okay, everything is done. Just click on save. Yes. Okay, so you go back to the main screen. You can see the patient name is update. Neuroimine with his pet is kitten. Okay, appointment type is grooming. Okay, so you can assign which doctor for this customer. Maybe it's a okay, so you just assign. Okay, So when doctor side, if let's say doctor 2 want to pick up for this patient name as Ade, okay, so the doctor will just need to double click, and then system will prompt to patient details here. Doctor can check for this patient details, what is the remark, and then the details information here. Okay, from the medical record here, as you can see, this patient is not first time because there is a 2 record in past day. Okay, so for today you just need to click on this. Okay, so doctor can do for the diagnosis. So what happened to this patient? Okay, you can just write down the history here, and then you will do the diagnosis. Doctor can do the diagnosis after he diagnosed the patient. What is the things? Okay, so if let's say doctor want to do for treatment for this patient, he can just type in okay, maybe it's do consultation. So the consultation fee will be 40. Okay, if let's say want to do for the prescription, you can just type in maybe it's a cream, and then you can just search for the cream. Okay, yeah, so this is the case note. Okay, so from here, chronological note you can look for, so you can cross check the last history. Okay, beside the case note, we also having the hand note here. So we have a few template here, so doctor can use this for diagnose. Okay, he can just do her hand note writing prescription here. Okay, when you come for this immunization, this color is stated that this is a today date. Okay, so if let's say from this today date, you notice that there is few injection is available for this patient. If let's say doctor want to inject for this OPV1 for this patient, you can just double click on it, and then from this inject icon, you just click on this, and then you can search for OPV, enter, and then you just okay. If let's say this message prompt out, which means currently there is no stock for this item, so we will need to purchase for this. We will need to install for this inject only able to add into the system. Okay. Okay. Later on, I will show you how we going to set for this color for this immunization. Okay, so we just close for this medication. Okay, there is a window. It will prompt out if let's say doctor feeling that this patient might need to do a checkup again after 1 month, maybe he will need to write in the remark here, 1 month appointment letter. Okay, so it can go back to the queue there. So from the counter side, they can see the status now is consultation done, and also counter will able to see there is a remark given by the doctor. So counter side will know what is going to do for this customer and patient. So for this one, counter will call for this patient, call for this customer to the counter side, and then it will need to redo for the appointment for upcoming 1 month. Okay, so just click on this repeat button. Okay, so you can check for 1 month later. Okay, it's June 20. Check for availability. As total 2 is okay for this timing. So if let's say the customer is okay for 10 o'clock, so you just drag and then do for the appointment. Okay, the patient details, everything is written here with the appointment type. Okay, so just click on confirm. Yes, so this is the upcoming after 1 month. He will need to bring this patient to clinic again. Okay, so go back to the main screen here. Okay, okay. The counter side can just bring over the status to here. Okay, and also if let's say the remark is important for them to know, he can just drag and then just put in. Okay, here appointment maybe can adjust here. Okay, so everything is okay. He can just right click and then just save the layout. So next time you will log in this system, it will show according to the layout. Okay, now to double click on this appointment, you will notice that there's a overdue charges for this patient as well. Okay, so you will call the customer and then make the payment here. Okay, so total is 50 ringgit. Just double click on this billing. Okay, so click on the paid for these two payment. If let's say this customer wish to pay by prepay, yes, they can just click on prepay and then just pay by prepay. If let's say this customer wish to pay by cash, you can just change the payment method and then just click on pay. Okay, so you can just print out the receipt for this customer. Okay, so this is the official receipt for this customer. Actually, we can send this receipt through an email. Just the thing is you have to set up this customer email. So if let's say this customer wish to have a soft copy of the receipt, you might need to close this and then go back to this owner information and then just put in the email address. Okay, just click on the save. Oh, you have to update the full mobile number as well, because this one, all this in blue color is the compulsory field. So everything is filled in. Okay, you just click on the save to update this customer profile, and then you go back to the billing just now. Okay, the 50 ringgit. Go back to here, email as PDF. As you can see, you can just send this official receipt through email. So you just click on yes. Then it will have a alert here saying that this email is successfully sent to patient. Okay. Same goes if let's say you want to print out or email this invoice to customer, also okay. So the same thing, you click on this email, so you can email as well to this invoice. Okay, so when you go back to the main screen, you check again for the status. Right now the status is become closed. At the beginning, the status will be start from waiting, and then when doctor open up the medical record, the status there will be switched to consultation. So which means the counter side can know doctor is start doing the consultation. So the status will auto change to consultation. If let's say the consultation is done without any charges, the status will become consultation done. If let's say the status, if let's say the consultation done is with payment, system will go for the settlement. So the counter can know this customer have to pay for the billing before he leave this clinic. Okay, after everything is settled already, the status will become closed. So from here, counter can just tick for this hide close. Okay, so it won't be show up here anymore. Okay, just now, if let's say you remember, I want to show you about the immunization setting. So for that, you will need to come to stock and service here. Okay, so from here, you can search for the type is called immunization. Okay, we have a few sample here. Just now the set for is the OPV one, so you can right click at it. Okay, you check again for the details. As you can see from here, we can set the color here. Like just now you see it's in pink color. And then you can set this injection is start from what age and within what age you have to settle for this injection. Okay, you can just fill in the root here and then the side and also the quantity. The quantity can be in decimal if let's say you want to update. Okay, just dilute. Okay, just click on yes. Okay, so just now this item is low stock, so you have to go stock batch transaction, new stock batch, then you go for the injection vaccine. Okay, OPV1. So you can just add in the stock if let's say you already get the stock is already in your clinic. So you can just update in the system. Like let's say you purchase for 10 quantity. So you just update, then you just add in. Okay, you just click on save. Okay. So when you go back, just now the customer, you click on the order. You can click on this injection. When you search for the OPV again, and right now you are able to order for this injection for this patient. Okay, of course you can update the unit price here. So if let's say you want to change the price as 25, yes, you can just update here and then you just click on save. Okay, so this is the example. If let's say you want to do for the injection for the patient, so you can do it from here. Okay. The patient details here, not only for able to create medical record, as you can see, there is few tab here like consent form. Okay, if let's say this patient need to have an consent form for maybe it's a surgery or treatment, you can just come to here and then you can preview the consent form like this one having 2 pages. So you can just go for the next page and then you just yes, if let's say you want to get this consent form for this customer to sign, just double click and then okay, you can just zoom in and then the customer can go through all this and then if let's say it's agree, he can just signing up here and then put in the today date. Okay, so you just submit. Okay, after you submit, definitely you cannot amend again for this consent form, so you just click on yes. If let's say you want to print out this consent form for customer for keeping purpose, yes, you also can be print. Okay, so you can just print out. Okay, so you can just print and then you can just email to the customer, like just now what I show you. We have an email function for those receipt, invoice, consent form. Okay, just close it. Okay, so if let's say counter wish to attach some of the document before doctor consult the patient, the customer can, no, sorry, counter can come over here, other files, and then just click on attach button, and then he just attach whatever the image or any file related to this patient before doctor create a medical record for today. Okay, can doing this. From the billing here, okay, so today, if let's say you want to generate for a day end report, so you can just search by today date. Okay, so there's only one customer who paid for today. Okay, you can just come to here, print day end closing summary. Okay, so from here you can just print it out. Yes, so this is the day end closing summary. All the details will be coming here. Okay. Okay, we go back to main page. Okay. Okay, if let's say this patient and on, okay, he wish to give some prepaid in this clinic, so you can just click on this prepaid button. Okay, so you can just put in maybe 100 for deposit purpose. Okay, so you can just write in down here. Okay, just save. So when you save for this transaction, you will notice that this patient having a prepaid amount 100. This prepaid is sharing by all the patient that together with this owner. So if let's say you go back to this owner, it was having the same information here, which is 100 prepaid amount. So this 100 prepaid amount can share by all the patient. So if let's say this customer having 2 or 3 or getting more patient, all the patient can be used for this prepaid. Okay. So when you go to the billing and you generate again for the day end, when you go for the prepaid here, you can see today we collect for 100 ringgit deposit from this customer or for this patient. Okay, so from here you're able to check for every single details like the cashier status, like your total sale for today. Okay, your payment, is it done? Okay, so this is the basic flow that we having in a web version.